Hello, Gemini. Your weekly love tarot reading begins with a Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, Temperance, and the Sun. Wow, so three major arcana straight out. Strong energy. You have the Wheel for your person, Six of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Fool. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles. So coming back from a period of loss, right? Five of Pentacles energy at the bottom, of all of this, the undercurrent of this energy for this reading is all about rebuilding yourself after a loss. Five of Pentacles can feel like a very lonely place. It's a loss for sure. It's a feeling of sort of, hitting the ground, hitting rock bottom, right? Hitting rock bottom and just having to sort of pull yourself back up. So we're going to come back to that energy in just a moment. So let's get right into Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. You and your person, how are you guys coming in this week, right? This is a love connection reading. Knight of Cups for you. Yeah, look at you. You're wanting to engage. You're wide open. You have flowers. You're ready. You're moving towards somebody and you want them to know that you want something with them. For them, Wheel of Fortune energy. Things are happening in their life right now, Gemini, that is opening up doors and possibilities. And indeed, as I look ahead, that possibility is absolutely with you. This is a beautiful love story already beginning to unfold. But let's go ahead and get some clarity. That Wheel of Fortune, your person is feeling extremely sort of like lucky could be the word, but more like the universe is just shining on them right now, because Wheel of Fortune just brings these two cards wanting to flip over. So let's go ahead and take them. Queen of Cups and Justice energy. Okay, so yeah, a feeling that the universe is sort of opening up its opportunities for them, and that is the Wheel of Fortune energy. Queen of Cups and Justice, to clarify. So for you, yeah, not only are you wide open, but you are like strong in your emotions, right? You know what you want. You're mature about it. You have an emotional intelligence about you. So not only are you coming with that Knight energy, which is very, exuberant. I wouldn't say youthful as a child, but young, excited, ready, very vocal, right? But this is definitely connected to your heart. Your person, however, they're coming in with Justice energy. I think that they may be in the middle of something right now, Gemini. They might be in the middle of a divorce, a separation. They're in the middle of a set of events in their life that is kind of equalizing things for them, balancing things out, and bringing in karma, good karma that they have, sort of reaping the karma that they have accrued. Another reason why they're feeling so like good right now, and so like everything is working, and everything is indeed working for them. But still, not that this is shadow or toxic or anything like that, but it's just to say that this person is in fact dealing with some stuff right now. Okay, so all of their attention may not fully be on you or on this connection just yet. Now, how do you guys see each other? Hanged Man. And this makes sense because for you, you do kind of feel like when you see them swinging and just hanging around. And, from your perspective, Gemini, it may come across as they're stuck in a situation or unwilling to move. But this may just indeed be your perception, because I think when it comes to them, you're not privy to all the information, right? I think this is a new connection. Six of Wands for them, and I'm going to come to that. This is a new connection. So although for you're seeing them as sort of not making any movement towards you, kind of status quo, not changing, and status quo in a position that you, from the outside looking in, doesn't seem very happy. And indeed, you may be correct. But you also are unaware that they are in fact right now dealing with very real issues to do with negotiation, courts, agreements, marriage, things like that. Even if they are not married, they may be living with someone and having to officially separate, or there may be something to do with something else in their life that they're dealing with. It may not have anything to do with a love connection whatsoever. It could in fact be just things to do with their business, things to do with their goals and their lives, their plans, right? And so the most important thing here is that this is in fact a new connection. You're coming in, you're making your play, you're making your emotions and your feelings known, but you're also dealing with somebody right now who got a lot on their plate. They see you as a Six of Wands. So for them, when they see you, they see that you are a very balanced individual. They see balance, but they see success in your life, right? They see success. And I think they may see a little bit of, I think you may be having a bit of clout or a bit of attention on you right now, just separate from this relationship, just in as much as who you are, perhaps what you do for a living or whatever like that. But when they see you, they definitely see somebody that intrigues them. They're excited about this. But more than anything, they're just really noticing how you're living your life as well. Just as you're noticing them with that hangman energy, they see you and they see that you are quite popular, quite loved. A lot of people, you're getting a lot of attention, and this intrigues them, and they like it, right? So let's get some clarity here also. Ten of Swords. So this is what you're seeing with them. They're coming to the end of a very long period of strife and struggling. Okay. And so, yes, right now they don't necessarily seem as though they are focused on you. They may in fact be all twisted up and hanging about in knots, but they are coming to the end of a very long journey. Okay. And so this is coming to a close. It will not be like this forever. This is just how you're seeing them right now in the beginning. For them, they have the World card for you as a clarification. So, and to clarify how they see you, Gemini, you also represent something that they think is part of their life. They see you as part of their life right now. They view this connection as strong because as I go ahead, Two of Cups is in their energy, right? Two of Cups and Fool. So love, connection here in this relationship. They absolutely see that this is a fated connection, a destined connection, a connection that they want. Okay, and that's what they see in you right now. So this is a really beautiful love story. And in fact, I will say, Gemini, if you've been drawn to this reading, if you're resonating with this, claim this energy right now, you can go ahead and hit the like button. That helps my channel. And it's a way for you to support me and my content. And it's also a way for you to connect to this reading because this reading is a beautiful love story. Although you may be a little bit apprehensive in the beginning because of the way they're representing to you, just be mindful that this is your affirmation, that this has nothing to do with you. What you're seeing has nothing to do with you. The end of this struggling, this is all part of their life, the before of their life that is right before you. Now, as we look ahead, how do you guys see each other? Yeah, temperance energy is there for you because, you're having to temper yourself right now. You may be very excited to move forward, Gemini. You're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to, take the next steps. And but you realize that you're going to have to play it cool. You're going to have to be a little bit smooth about things, a little bit chill. They see themselves as the Two of Cups. They very quickly begin to fall in love and want this commitment and agreement with you. So as I say, the energy is there for both of you to be together. Sun and the Fool. We're going to come to that. Those are your final energies, possible outcomes for this connection. But everything is there. Everything is in place. I think, yes, temperance and patience right now. Really, patience. But temperance, temper yourself and continue to move forward to them because they love it. They love the interaction with you. They love the connection with you. Four of Wands. There you go. So, and the Sun over the Sun. Wow. What can I say? Oh my God, Gemini. This is a real love story, right? Beautiful energy, just beautiful. What it comes out, you and them, right? There's a love story here, possibly a marriage, moving in together. Four of Wands. Yeah, you guys come together. Sun and clarity, warmth, everything falls in place. And this really comes in on the heels of all of these issues in their life being dealt with, right? Continue forward, continue to be tempered. This is a perfect, almost perfect love story. Sun and the Fool, they're ready to sort of dive in with you. They're absolutely ready to dive in. The Sun is there. You both have clarity. You both know what you want. You know you want this with each other. Really, really beautiful, strong. This is a reading of affirmation, Gemini, for you Geminis out there who have been drawn here today to my channel for this weekly love tarot reading for your sign. Listen, if you're resonating with this, you are on, this is beautiful. This is the beginning of something really strong, but you are coming in. This card wanted to flip over. There's a cycle here. Yes, you are coming in at the end of someone's cycle, right? In terms of them coming out of a stage in their life, right? Finishing something up that has kept them indeed frozen, almost in stasis, unable. 2 more cards flipped over. Yep, I'm going to take those. In stasis, almost frozen. But yeah, all of this gets cleared up, gets dealt with. Sun energy comes in to wipe everything away. Look at this. Potential is there and receptivity, right? The huge potential here for just a wonderful, wonderful love story, a wonderful, strong connection in every way possible. Gemini, what can I say? And, coming out of a dark period here, period of loss, for sure, a period of, and when I say loss of affection and attention and, just scarcity of all of this goodness that's here between the two of you, the love and the warmth and the sun and the room for growth. All of that was scarce before in your life, Gemini. There was not much, there was not much growing. There was not much warmth. You were quite alone, it felt like to you. And so this is just an incredible, no wonder, your person is coming in with Wheel of Fortune. The both of you, I think, would resonate with that energy in as much as you feel like this is just, my God, the universe has just brought us together. Shark energy is there. And the raccoon. So shark and raccoon. The shark is water energy and the raccoon is earth energy. And here we're talking about being careful about, emotions and feelings that are lurking beneath the surface, that are rumbling. If you have anything on your mind that's irking you or bothering you, yes, I know that temperance is on the board, but at the end of the day, communication, Knight of Cups is all about communicating your heart. So yes, lean into that communication. The person you're dealing with is the type of person who needs you to be direct with them and open and honest. And that's the energy that's going to bring about all of this goodness here, right? In the end, raccoon, skillful, talented, able to turn anything into a tool, able to accomplish anything that it puts its mind on. A really ingenious, really crafty, talented animal spirit, earth animal spirit. Raccoons are associated with people who use their hands. So if you're a musician or you're a builder, you're an artist, or anybody who makes things or manifests things, creates things with their hands, your totem animal, of course, is the raccoon. Let me pull just a couple more oracles. I like to pull 2 from my Oracle of the Divine Sun, just to see what astrological energies are helping this connection. So I'm going to take this one. Moon in Scorpio. There's power here and excitement. Mercury and Gemini, your sign. So Scorpio's coming in. Moon in Scorpio, strong power, but also lots of excitement here. Right? Mercury and Gemini, you guys have great communication. You talk so well with each other. Communication. Very, very important, especially with that shark energy. Okay? Don't allow the shark to rule here, beneath the surface, emotions, and then, you don't address them, they erupt. So be careful. Yes, continue with communicating, continue with talking to each other. Letting each other know how you truly feel. Yes, temperance is there. remembering that they're going through something, but at the end of the day, communicate, communicate. This is a beautiful love story. I'm going to end it right there, Gemini. Thank you so much, Gemini and Gemini cross watchers, for coming to Bow and Arrow Tarot this week for your weekly love tarot reading. I do hope you resonated with it. If you did, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, guys, I'm going to wish you love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you here next week, next Tuesday, for your weekly love outlook. Bye-bye now.